You've spent decades building your RRSP, watching it grow, and feeling that quiet relief knowing that you're preparing for your retirement. But here's the part that most Canadians don't realize until it's too late. The day you start withdrawing from your RRSP is the day that CRA starts cashing in too. You can't avoid it, but every dollar you pull is fully taxable. So if you withdraw too much too fast or in the wrong order, you can accidentally trigger a tax avalanche that eats away at your retirement income. I've seen many retirees go from feeling financially secure to suddenly owing tens of thousands of dollars more than they expected simply because they didn't have a withdrawal plan. But here's the good news. Your RRSP can absolutely become a steady, tax-smart income stream in retirement. You just have to know how to structure it. So today I'm going to show you exactly how to turn your RRSP into reliable monthly income without overpaying the CRA along the way. Hello, I'm Ivan Dory, owner of Solid State Wealth. If you would like to see what this could look like for your own situation, please book a time with me. The link is in this description below. And in this video, we're going to break down how to turn your RRSP into sustainable income. A system that funds your lifestyle, minimizes your taxes, and keeps more of your hard-earned money working for you, not the government. So the hidden problem with RRSP withdrawals. Your RRSP is designed to defer taxes, not completely eliminate them. So when you contributed, you got a tax deduction. But now that you're in withdrawal season, the CRA wants their share back. And every withdrawal that you take counts as ordinary taxable income as if you were working still. So that means if you withdraw too much in 1 year, you can A, push yourself into a higher tax bracket, B, trigger your OAS clawbacks, which you're counting on, and C, lose your income-tested benefits like the age amount credit. So because there's no flexibility once you've withdrawn, the damage can be pretty hard to undo. This is why simply just taking what you need every year is not a strategy. It's a guessing game. What you really want in retirement isn't just access to your RRSP, it's predictable monthly income that you can rely on. So think of your RRSP like a personal business. Your RRSP is the capital. Your goal is to turn that capital into after-tax cash flow that supports your lifestyle, but we want it to be efficient. $1 million RRSP, for example, could fund an income of roughly $45 to $60K a year, depending on your investment returns and other income sources, of course. But the difference between withdrawing that amount efficiently versus inefficiently could mean paying 15 grand in tax or not. That's the power of proper planning. Your money lasts way longer simply because you're withdrawing it the right way. So step 1, identifying your tax window. The most powerful step in turning that RRSP money into reliable income is understanding your tax window, how you're taxed. That period when you can withdraw your tax at the lowest cost. So for most Canadians, it's between 60 and 71. Now, why is that? Well, you might be retired or semi-retired, moving into something else, but it means that your income is lower. Your CPP and OAS have not kicked in yet. The CRA is not forcing you into withdrawal territory as converting into RRIFs or LIF accounts. You're not 71 yet, so you're good. This is your opportunity to start drawing down that RRSP strategically. Taking controlled withdrawals during this period, even if you don't need the money, it allows you to smooth out your taxable income and reduce future tax spikes. This is called a planned RRSP meltdown, and it can save you tens of thousands of dollars over your lifetime. Step 2, converting to a RRIF early, strategically. You don't have to wait until you're 71 to convert your RRSP to a RRIF account. CRA makes you at 71. You can do it earlier, let's say 65, to start receiving regular, predictable monthly income. Now, why would you do this early? For one, it helps automate those withdrawals. It gives you a steady retirement paycheck. It allows income splitting with your spouse if you're both over 65. So by converting a portion of your RRSP to a RRIF, you can set up an income stream that fits your lifestyle. Let's say it's $4,000 to $5,000 a month, while keeping that overall tax rate very manageable. You have to manage it. If you combine that with your TFSA withdrawals, combined with your other non-registered income, some other investments that you might have, you can design a system that brings you below that key CRA threshold to keep it under. Step 3, coordinate your income sources. Now, your RSP shouldn't be managed in isolation. It's not its own thing. The order in which you draw down your accounts from when you trigger your CPP and OAS, it makes a massive difference. A common tax-efficient order of withdrawal looks like this. Non-registered investments first. They generate capital gains, which they're taxed really favorably. The next step would be your RRSP or your RRIF withdrawals. We want to use that window of 60 to 71 to melt down your RRSPs at lower tax rates. Give less to the government. Then we have your TFSA. Since your withdrawals are completely tax-free and don't affect your benefits, that's where we take from last. Here's an example. Let's say you need $70K in a retirement every year. You take 40 from your RSPs, 30 from your TFSAs. This keeps your overall taxable income low and it minimizes your OAS clawback risk. Helps reduce your risk from taking government benefits you're counting on, and it keeps your portfolio high. It's not just about how much you withdraw, it comes from where you take it from. That's a key. Step 4, avoid the withholding tax surprise. Now, when you take your money from your RSPs, your bank withholds tax right away. There's a threshold, 10% up to $5,000, 20% from $5,001 to $15,000, and 30% is held back on anything over that $15,000 mark. But that's not your final tax bill. A lot of people think it is. It's just a prepayment of what CRA thinks you might owe them. So if your real marginal tax rate is higher, you'll owe more tax at tax time when you file. So if you're taking larger withdrawals, say to fund a major purchase, a car, paying off debt, going on a trip, consider spreading out those withdrawals over multiple years or combining them with your TFSA funds to keep them under those key thresholds of taxable income. It's not about avoiding tax altogether. It's about controlling it on purpose. You want to be in control. Step 5, plan for your tax at death. Now, this is one area most Canadians forget about. When you pass away, your RRSP or RRIF account is treated as if you took the whole thing at once, unless you transfer it to a spouse or a dependent. So if you die and you have an $800,000 RRSP account, your estate could face a tax bill of $320,000 or more. How do you avoid that? Gradually spend down your RRSP while you're alive. Use joint planning to equalize your RRSP and TFSA balances with your spouse. You can income split in retirement. It makes so much sense. And consider using life insurance to offset the final tax bill. You can create a tax-free legacy for your family as opposed to looking like a burden when you pass away. With proper planning, you can ensure that the CRA doesn't get the last word on your savings. Step 6, build a retirement income plan. Now, the smartest way to turn your RSPs into reliable income is to create your own retirement paycheck. Now, here's how you can do that. Determine your target after-tax income. Let's say it's $70,000 a year, as an example. Map out your income sources. We have CPP, OAS, RSPs, TFSA accounts, non-registered accounts. Hopefully we have some of those in each spot. Withdraw strategically to keep the taxable income within that ideal range of $70K. Revisit each year, adjust for inflation, returns on your portfolios, and tax changes too. This gives you the confidence of a steady monthly paycheck without the stress of wondering whether you're overpaying CRA or not. And unlike traditional budgeting, this approach keeps your withdrawals sustainable and optimized for tax efficiency. We want to turn that RSP into reliable income. It's not about guessing. It's about building a coordinated income plan. That's what we want, multiple income streams. So here's what that looks like. You can use your tax window between 60 and 71. We want to withdraw or convert earlier to smooth out that income over time. Coordinate with your other sources like CPP and OAS, your TFSA, and we want to stay tax efficient. That's the biggest thing here. Avoid lump sum withdrawals that can push you into those higher tax brackets. We want to avoid that at all costs if we can. And then of course, planning for your estate tax. Before it catches your family by surprise, plan for it beforehand. It's so important. And create your own tax-free paycheck system. We want to enjoy predictable, tax-smart income for life. That's the goal. When structured properly, your RRSP becomes exactly what it's meant to be. A dependable, lifelong source of income that supports your retirement goals while minimizing how much you give to CRA. If you would like a personalized strategy to turn your RRSP into reliable, predictable income in retirement without overpaying CRA, please book a time with me. The link is in the description below. We'll map out your tax-efficient withdrawal plan year by year, and we'll help you make the most out of every dollar that you've saved. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and a share with somebody who's planning or building for their retirement. I'd be happy to help them. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.